Welcome back. The Herd is coming up next right here on FS1. So let's check in with Colin. Hey, Colin, how are you? What's on the show?
Good to see you, Jenny. Tom Brady taking a pay cut once again. Cam Newton's going nowhere, as we predicted. And Russell Wilson could get traded sooner than you think. That's what I'm told. It's coming up.
A lot of QB talk. All right, Colin, thank you. Well, we are a week away from the NCAA tournament tipping off, and for Neil Powerhouse, Kentucky won't be in attendance. John Calipari's squad was a preseason top 10 team, but finished the season 9-16 after losing in the SEC tournament yesterday. And on top of that, Kentucky hasn't even made the Final Four since 2015, its longest drought since the early 2000s. So, Shannon, what is going on here?
Well, the Blue Bloods have struggled this year, Skip. Duke's not going to make the tournament, and it's not because of COVID. Duke wasn't making the tournament anyway. Michigan State.
Duke had sort of come alive, but go ahead.
They were 13-11. They were going to have to win the tournament in order to get in. Michigan State have struggled. Carolina got up to a slow start. So the Blue Bloods have struggled, especially those that rely heavily on one and dones.
It's hard, man.
It's hard to get those one and done. That's why you see the Gonzagas. They don't have a lot of one and dones. You see the Baylors. You see the teams that we don't, the Michigans. Illinois is up there now. The Ohio State. Yep. But the teams that rely heavily on one and dones, Duke, Kentucky, Michigan State, they're struggling this year. And so that might be a sign of things to come. But I don't know how you turn them away. Skip, you don't turn Kyrie, go, nah, I ain't gonna get you, I don't want you, Kyrie, because you're gonna be one and done. Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker. How do you tell those guys no, Skip, because they're one and done?
I agree. Look, I love Coach Cal just because I enjoy being around him. But I really love his interviews because he'll just trash his team publicly. Yeah. I don't want to associate with them. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to talk to them. Well, you can get away with that kind of behavior towards your one-and-dones when, go back to 2017, De'Aaron Fox went 5th overall. The year before, Jamal Murray went 7th overall. KAT, he went 1st overall in 2015. Then we got Julius Randle and AD and MKG went that draft, and then Wall and Cousins. You can get away with... you guys, you just go do it yourself, man, because they can do it pretty much by themselves because they're just better than everybody else. But lately, they've had Kevin Knox and Shai Gilgeous, who was still, he became a better pro, Malik Monk, and P.J. Washington and Tyler Hero. They weren't good enough to get you home with just rolling the ball out there.
They said, look, let's get them in the close ball game, late in the ball game, and see how they function, not having played together like our sophomores and juniors have. And that's what teams do. They get them in close ball games like yesterday, Skip, and they fell apart.
It looks different. Guys, that is it for Undisputed. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy, Shannon, watching LeBron back in action.
Oh, go tonight. He's going to play. 30-point triple-dub.
Yesterday as well. In college basketball, it's heating up. So download the Fox Super 6 app and enter the Selection Special Contest for your shot at a $5,000 guaranteed prize this Sunday. All you need to do is answer 6 questions about the bracket reveal. It is completely free to play, so why not? Give it a shot. LeBron James, though, guys, well, he is ready to go after the All-Star break, giving him nearly 2 weeks off since his last game with the Lakers. LA is currently in 3rd place in the Western Conference, and the King sounds ready to make a push. In a conference call yesterday, LeBron told reporters, quote, "It's time to go get prepared and make that turnaround, that last lap going into the postseason. I'm not into looking ahead saying, okay, let's take this off, take that off. Nah, it's go time for me." Shannon, do you like what he said here?
I love it. He knows. Skip, it looks like the Phoenix Suns are for real. We know at Utah, the Clippers. And so the Lakers and LeBron, we don't know when AD, he's not playing tonight. They say they'll reevaluate him after the game, so it might be another game or 2 without AD. And LeBron knows he's going to have to be the best version of LeBron James in order to keep the Lakers where they need to be. First, second seed, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter any of the seeds. The Lakers feel that if they're healthy, they can beat anybody on any given day. And I like their chances. But LeBron knows in order for them to be the team minus AD, he has to be great. And he says it's go time. So don't ask me, am I sitting? Don't ask me, am I load managing? Don't ask me, am I taking time off? The answer is no, 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 hell no. I'm here to play. I don't know how many, what he's saying to myself, man, I don't know how many more games I got. And you talk about taking him off? No, I'm playing. And he will be spectacular. And he will be the 2021 MVP.
That's a done deal?
Done deal.
Really?
I want 2 cases right now.
Got it.
2 cases.
Boom. I love
Saw him coming. See, I got him, y'all. See, I got him at home. Get him every time.
I didn't make the bet. You made the bet.
I saw you coming.
How did you see me coming when you were the one who proposed that? You realize your history on the show. Every time you propose a bet, you lose. You realize that.
No, I saw you coming.
Thank you.
I said, I got a feeling Skip going to want this one, so let me throw it out there.
Well,
got it. Got me another one.
Yeah.
Caught me a fish.
Well, you do have the LeBron fanboy media on your side. That's what Kevin Durant called
There you go.
Right?
The same ones that voted him MVP.
Fanboys, right?
You know they did vote for KD for like 2 finals MVPs and a regular season MVP. Does he know that?
Well, the slam dunks were the 2 finals. That wasn't hard. Okay, back to LeBron James. And by the way, I got to ask a quick question just to make sure for the record. He is playing tonight?
Yeah, we're playing.
You got a home game against Indiana, but then I look at the schedule. You got Saturday off and Sunday off?
Yeah.
Before you have a short flight up to Golden State for a Monday game?
Yeah.
So how many weeks off do you
Skip,
get?
you saw for a whole month, we were playing every other day. We played Monday.
Everybody. So was everybody.
But hold on. Everybody ain't us. Everybody didn't play until July and then had to turn around in December. Now, we need a break here or there.
It feels like the commissioner flipped LeBron a little bone and said, here's your MVP phone right here. How about this? I'm going to give you 3 weeks off in the middle of the year so you can rest up and return to being Iron Man. In fact, he may have just sort of greased the skids for the Lakers to go back-to-back.
Well, Joel Embiid got time off, right? He taking time off, right?
He didn't want it.
Yeah, he did.
Forced.
Yeah, he did. He took 6 games off. This number 7.
Contact tracing. Barber, wear those masks.
No, Tommy ate McDonald's.
Well,
Tom hurt.
This is a new Embiid. I think Joel Embiid's going to win this thing.
Well, we already got 2 cases on it, so we'll find out.
Good. So I got 2 quotes I need to refer to here. The first one is this whole idea of I got gears. I go first, second, and third to the
You
first
know about 7-speed because you got one.
You know what? I do. I have a manual 7-speed ZR1 with 755 horsepower, which is akin to LeBron James' body. He's got 755 horsepower. Except the difference is, he says he shifts into 7th for the playoffs. I don't think I've ever been in 7th gear in my ZR1. I've had it for like, I don't know, a year and a half.
Yeah.
I don't take it on the highway.
You never come up on me on the road. Then you would need it.
Well, I wouldn't need the 7th gear.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Huh?
Yeah, you would.
What do you drive, like a Volkswagen? I don't forget what you drive.
Yeah, but it's clean.
Oh, it's clean. Well, I'll give you that. So when I read quotes like this, he details, I go into 4th, 5th, 6th, then I go into 7th, and I think you want to be Jordan. You borrow everything.
Jordan ain't said nothing about no gears. Jordan had no gears.
Jordan never talked about this because he just did it. You don't have to tell everybody what you're going to do. Just go do it.
Oh, my God. So Tom Brady tells us all the time about him working out. He posted 2 days after the Super Bowl. They make him mention Tom Brady called Clyde Christensen after the party. I think we can be better. Why don't you just go be better, Tom? Why you got to tell us? Why you got to take snapshots of you showing us you going to work out? Brady does this all the time, and you praise him for it. Go James does it. Jordan never did it.
Tom Brady has won 7 Super Bowls.
Hold on,
7.
Skip.
LeBron's won 3 championships.
4.
No, that was a cubic zirconia.
Don't worry about it. Count.
That was a bubble champ. That doesn't count.
It only matters, Skip. A lot of people, if you wearing a diamond, a lot of people, unless they're a jeweler, can't tell.
That is true.
It's only how you wear it. LeBron James wear that 4th one just like the other 3.
Blind witnesses cannot tell that's cubic zirconia.
You talk about LeBron like he ain't got no title. You talk about LeBron like
he's got a couple.
He got 4. 4 for 4.
Ray Allen got him one. He did. You know it, and I know it. He got to play the Baby Thunder. And then what's the other one? I can't even remember what the other one is. Oh, he came back because Draymond got suspended.
What about your Spurs?
Yeah. What about him?
Yeah.
Well, it's just
and we got Miami.
Huh?
And we got Miami. We dusted off the Heat.
Oh. Okay.
Dusted them.
They were the 5th seed.
They were there.
They lost Bam and Dragic in game number 1.
They were there.
Okay.
Hold on, you guys were the 5th seed.
What are you talking about?
Tampa.
Yeah, they were. They were a legit 5th seed. Lord have mercy. Okay, here's the other quote that no one's making a big deal of, and everybody should be really underlining this quote. So he goes on and on about how he's never been healthy. This is in yesterday's Zoom session. Never been healthy since his first year in the league. And I appreciate that. He's just saying, I've always had bumps and bruises. You have to learn how to
play through them.
As you know, you manage it.
Yes.
You just figure it out. But you're never, quote unquote, healthy.
Right, correct.
Right? So he says, but more importantly, it's not about my body, it's about my mind. As long as my mind is fresh, I'll give you that, I can get over the bumps and bruises that my body may endure. At the end of the day, my mind on the floor gets me through games, and I'm still able to play at a high level that you, meaning the media, wouldn't really understand because of my IQ. He went Kyrie on the fanboy media.
I know.
Remember when Kyrie called the media just a bunch of pawns in the game of life? Like you're just the middleman, you're just the messengers, right? You're the pawns. And LeBron went